Morning children. In my last video, we discussed about quadratic equations. Let's revisit the term quadratic equations. Any equation that can be expressed in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a not equal to 0 is called a quadratic equation. In the same video, we discussed how to find the solution of a quadratic equation. I told you there are three methods. The very first is by factorization, the second by completing the square, and the third is by using the Sridharacharya quadratic formula. In the same video we discussed the factorization method. Today we will be understanding how to find the solution of quadratic equation by completing the square. So today we will discuss to find the solution of quadratic equation by completing the square method. Square method. This step is having few steps. This method. The very first step is we will write given equation in standard form. Standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a not equal to 0. If it is given in standard form, it's okay. Otherwise, write it standard form. The second step says make coefficient of x square to be unity. Unity means 1. We have to make the coefficient of x square in the equation 1. If it is 1, it's okay. If it is not 1, then we have to make it 1. And how we will make it? If we take the example of this equation, here the coefficient of x square is a. To make the coefficient of x square to be 1, I have to divide the whole equation by a. So the second step says make the coefficient of x square to be 1. Now the third step, to constant term to RHS. Whatever constant term is there in the equation, take it to the RHS. Now the next step, add square of half of the coefficient of x on both sides. We will add the square of half of the coefficient of x on both the sides of the equation. The fifth says take square root on both sides. Solve to get value of x. So concentrate children. A very first step says we will write given equation in standard form. Second says you have to make the coefficient of x square to be 1. If it is 1, okay. Otherwise make it 1. Take constant term to the right hand side. The next step says you have to add the square of half of the coefficient of x on both the sides. We have to take square root on both the sides. Then we will solve to get the value of x. Let's make it more clear by taking one example. We will take one quadratic equation and solve it by completing the square following all these steps that we have discussed just now. So let's take the equation 2x square plus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. Now you can see the very first step is over. The equation is already in the standard form, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now the second step, it says we have to check the coefficient of x square. Children, you can see here the coefficient is not 1, it's 2 and I have to make it 1. So how I will make it? I will divide the whole equation by coefficient of x square, that is 2. So we will divide the whole equation by 2. So I get the equation x square plus 5x plus 3 by 2 equal to 0. Now the second step already done because the coefficient of x square is unity 1. The third step says take the constant term to right hand side. Here you can see the constant term is 3 by 2. So let's take it to right hand side. Now the fourth step, it says we have to add the square of half of coefficient of x on both the sides. So here the coefficient of x is 5, so its half will be 5 by 2. So plus 5x, the square of half of coefficient of x on both the sides. So here I get is whole square of x by 5 by 2 whole square equal to the next step says take square root on both the sides. X equal to plus root 19 minus 5 by 2 or minus root 19 minus 5 by 2. So these are the roots of the given quadratic equation and we have found it. We found them by the completing the square. Let's take one more example so that the method is more clear. Now the second question we are taking, the equation is 5x square minus 6x minus 2 equal to 0. The very first step, you can see the given equation is in the standard form, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now the second, here you can see the coefficient of x square is not 1. We will make it 1 by dividing the whole equation by 5. So we get x square minus 6 by 5x minus 2 by 5. Now my third step, our constant term we have to take on a right hand side. The fourth step, we have to add the square of half of the coefficient of x on both the sides. You can see the coefficient of x is 6 by 5. So its half will be 6 by 10. So x square minus 6 by 5x plus square of half of coefficient of x on both the sides. So this makes the whole square of 100. So this gives x minus 6 by 10 whole square equal to 76 by 100. So it gives, if I divide and multiply divide by 4 on both numerator and denominator, so I get 19 by 25. The next step is take square root on both the sides. This will give x equal to plus root 19 because it implies x minus 3 by 5 equal to plus minus root 19 by 5. So these two are the roots of the given equation 5x square minus 6x minus 2. So I hope that by completing the square method is clear, children. So you have to finish till the question 1 of the exercise 4.3 in your FAIR notebook. Stay home, stay safe.